My name is Gaudelli. I'm the president of Parking Lot Painting Company. I do a bit of everything at this company, but my main focus is employee development, finance, and positioning within the marketplace. We spent 59 years as a family-owned business starting in 1966, and we had grown our business in Western Pennsylvania to be able to service our customers with quality and reliability. In order to maintain that, we felt that a partnership on a much bigger platform was necessary, and we went out in the market to look for our right partner. So far we've been with Frontline Road Safety for a little bit under a year, and what we've realized there is that there's other families just as the Gaudelli family that are all part of Frontline. Companies in Michigan, California, Washington, and our footprint continues to grow. Florida, everywhere across the United States we have a beautiful network of support, of talent, of knowledge, of pretty much anything you could ask for. You could pick the phone up at this particular time and get an answer to a question. That support for us is necessary to continue on for the next 59 years. You know, we looked at sustaining a healthy, strong company, and that's only done through the people at Parking Lot Painting and now across the entire Frontline group as well too. We're very happy where we've landed. We've felt a lot of support from our partners, and we're starting to realize a lot of those connections over the course of this past year and the years to come. Parking Lot Painting was acquired by Frontline in April, and we were able to make a partnership with Aztec Linear shortly after in August. It was one of our first acquisitions that we've made since joining the Frontline group, and it was a company that we had done some work with before out of the Du Bois area. We typically look for partnerships, not competition, so we always enjoy working with our competitors to share knowledge, to support them in their space in which they work in, and Aztec was a good fit for us after a few years of working together. PLP integrated the employees of Aztec. You know, it was probably a shock to them at first, but we spent a lot of years putting our processes in place. So we took our simple processes that allow for accountability and insight throughout the course of the daily work, and that has really helped us be able to understand how we can expand our footprint from PLP but also give some structure to a smaller company like Aztec. It gave us a nice presence in the middle of the state. We picked up you know, some great employees up in Aztec and maintained quite a few of the staff members right below the former owner, and we look forward to building out that branch with the help of the people that are still up there doing it. You know, part of the partnerships with Frontline is we want the people to stay. So for the Gaudelli family, we've all been here, we've maintained our staff. You know, that is the theme across Frontline, is partner with good people, and that's what we've tried to do across PA. We develop talent uphill. We have quite a good supporting staff in our office, our shop, and amongst our leadership team in the field as well. Our current work that we have been doing is to expand our people skills, our training, and our upward mobility. That is a big portion of why we joined Frontline as a group, was to help expand our footprint so that we could focus on what we do well and receive the support from Frontline as well. We do so many different types of projects throughout the course of the year, but I think one that's pretty high profile is the new terminal at the Pittsburgh International Airport. We uniquely did the old terminal, and we put out a social media post about doing the old terminal versus the new terminal. There's a lot of eyes and a lot of insight into that project. So for us, we get to go through the airport to fly wherever we go on vacations or work related, and we see our work everywhere we go. We get to see the old plus the new. So at the time the old terminal was open, our father was the head of the company, and the new terminal was the three of us with Justin, Paul, and myself. So it's been a lot of fun for us to watch, you know, those projects mature over the years. We have a lot of crossover between the three of us, but we have unique skill sets in each area. So I think if you were operationally based, you would be talking to Paul Jr. If you are in an office setting for finance or organizational, that would be me. And then I think if you're a new hire or existing hire, you'd be dealing with Justin mostly. We each have a different set of skill sets that we employ, and we've done a good job supporting each other's weaknesses and supporting each other's strengths as well. The bidding process is unique. Every week is a different aspect. We are constantly evaluating our competitiveness within the marketplace. Mostly, we have a strategy that we want to care for our customers, and we really don't want anybody else working for them. They're used to our level of quality and reliability, and we have such good continuity amongst all of our customers that it just seems to fit for us that we protect our marketplace to the best of our ability. Ultimately, we have to make money as a company, but our first order of business is to provide good quality service to our customers. Yeah, parking lots. When I started my career, I painted parking lots pretty much every single day. And now it is a small portion of our portfolio, less than 5%, but it's still important that we maintain our parking lot business because those are the same customers that we started with in commercial and parking lot work that we do our road work for now. So our legacy customers that we've always worked for, we still do all of their parking lots and parking garages. And we elicit some help from outside contractors as well too that we partner with. You know, earlier in this interview I talked about partnerships, and that's the key to successful businesses in our belief. And the more partnerships and the more continuity you can have across different groups of people, I think your likelihood of success increases. We are in the airport space locally. We don't travel for it usually. We provide services to PennDOT, Pennsylvania Turnpike, City of Pittsburgh, any of the counties or boroughs around. So pretty much anything that has pavement markings on it, we'll come do for you. We've done schools with the map United States and paddleball courts and anything under the sun. Anything that has paint on it that's on pavement, we do that. And then if it needs removed, we also do that with water blasting and grinding. We like bike lanes. A lot of people don't like bike lanes, but we like bike lanes here at PLP because it keeps our staff busy with consistent work. It does make an impact on the community. It changes the trajectory of a community and puts a more healthy lifestyle in the forefront. But for us, it's a lot of pavement markings going on the ground in a small area, so it supports our business very well. We have been working together our entire lives. And there isn't pretty much anything that we don't know about each other, including how to upset each other. So one of the things that I enjoy doing on a daily basis as being the youngest brother is making sure that I can agitate my two older brothers. I uniquely position my office past the two of theirs, so I have to walk by their offices every day, and I make sure that I can start my day off with a little agitation. Training classes have expanded over the years, from new hires just being mostly on-the-job training to now classroom environment. We've instituted a safety committee over the last 5 years that meets with management and some of the staff members in the company as well too. And that has really helped us expand our training just on simple things. How to use a fire extinguisher properly on a truck. You would think that you would understand how to do that correctly, but there is some complexities to that, chemical-based or whatever it may be. So for us, we're trying to get down to a simplistic version so that scale makes most sense for us. So training started out as on the job, but it has evolved much more since then. We do classroom environment for spec training, OSHA, forklift training, CDL. Our focus is always on bringing our staff members up to snuff with upward mobility and to the latest and greatest technology that we have available to us at our fingertips. We do in-house training for the CDL, and then we do testing at an outside facility. Not only do we get the inside, how to use PLP equipment, how to properly drive it, how to properly park it, stall it, we also get that from a third party as well. Each year that goes by, we accumulate more and more equipment, but the accumulation of the equipment is to provide quality service to our customers. We're looking to provide every pavement marking service to our customer, and uniquely it requires a different vehicle or different piece of equipment to do that. You know, we don't want our customers looking elsewhere if we can't provide a product line. So we have a nice little R&D team here that we figure it out. My portion of that has always been highly involved in the R&D, and we have a unique shop staff right behind us, and we're able to figure out how to provide these new markings that the state or the Turnpike Commission or the local boroughs will be looking for. The idea here is that we provide them a product that has affordable cost and longevity. You know, there's been products around forever like waterborne paint or, you know, simple thermoplastics, but the durable pavement markings have really expanded so they can get longevity for a lower price. The truck that's behind me is a polyurea truck. We currently have 2 of them, but we've been in the plural components for quite a long time, since the early 90s. And that could go for epoxy or MMA or polyurea. In PA, primarily, the market is for epoxy, and then there's some specialty markings for polyurea. And we've had pretty much every different manufacturer under the sun, and we've enjoyed working with the company Endosys behind us. They've built us a quality product, and within a year and a half, we have 3 of their new trucks. So we're very happy with finding, through experience, what works best for PLP. I was 20 years old, and we used to paint St. Vincent's before the Steelers training camp each year. And there was a new parking lot up there that needed painted along with all of the restripe. I was there with another gentleman, and we had painted the whole parking lot with white stalls. Now it was time to do the handicap stalls. Now, give me a break here because I'm going back 20 years, but I took the blue paint machine out of the van, and I went to go use the blue paint machine, and I blew the line up all over me in the brand new parking lot. I'm covered in blue. I looked like a Smurf, and there was a blue silhouette behind me. And at the time, I had used about every curse word that was in the English language, maybe even some of them that were in the Italian language. And I turned around, and there's 5 nuns standing behind me in a completely blue parking lot. So not only do you learn the easy way in this business, but you can learn the hard way as well too. I had to do some customer relation repair after that one, and a lot of scrubbing to get their parking lot cleaned up, but it turns out that we still got the contract moving forward after that.